and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Hamilton. Da, 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 da. I don't know how to start it with you here.
Just start it, otherwise we won't do it.
Stop crying.
I'm not crying, you're
You're crying. No, Jay, it was you that was crying, remember? Channel.
Sorry, I can't stop laughing now. You started me off.
I am not even going to refilm that. I'm sorry, we haven't filmed together in ages. The camera might be off, it might be wonky, we don't know, my hair's really long. We are filming the best friend tag. I don't know why I'm saying that as if we're not best friends. It's the best friend tag. We've got some of the questions and then I asked on Instagram for some other questions, but the most asked question was the first one I'm going to answer. So basically we wanted to film this because everyone always asks how long me and Lauren have known each other, when did we meet, where did we meet, have we always been best friends, blah blah. So jazz. I don't even know if we've ever spoken about it. Maybe years ago in a vlog. Right, so the first question on this tag, and the one that about 100 people asked, was when and how did you meet?
Why are you leaving that to me?
Because you haven't said anything yet.
Okay, well, I'll probably just say a bit in your head.
Yeah.
So we met at school in year 10, so...
We were 14 at the time.
Oh god, 12 years ago then.
12 years this year.
We were just in a lesson together and...
come on, you've got to be specific. We know which lesson it was. Let's be...
ICT.
ICT.
And our friends were friends and they kind of moved and sat next and just left us two next to each other, and I'd never spoken to Becca before and I probably didn't say much anyway. And
no, because the friend I sat with basically knew the friend you were sat with through textiles.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, can we sit together? And I was like, okay, I'll just sit with this person I don't even know. And I was like, hi. And you were like,
hi.
Hi. And then I got told off because I went on the Noddy website.
Oh yes.
Do you remember? Was that the first
Just because
one?
they used to be able to see what we went on and could block our screens.
I was 14 years old and I thought the funniest thing ever was going on the Noddy website.
Do you remember on cheese.com as well?
Basically, it was like a core IT lesson where...
We had to do it.
You had to do it, but you didn't get any qualification from it, did you?
No.
And I don't know, we weren't learning anything. Our teacher...
Was useless.
He was not a teacher, apart from that when he came up behind us and he was like, what are you doing? We went on stupid websites like Bob the Builder and
we used to on
Noddy.
Tumblr.
Then I introduced Lauren to Tumblr because that was when Tumblr first came out in like that year, 2009, and we used to go on Tumblr and reblog posts of One Direction because we were big One Direction fans. That is kind of how we bonded more.
Yeah, brought us together.
Because we were friends before then, but then when they came out in the year after on X Factor,
that's all we just spoke about.
You were like, Liam, and I was like, Zayn. So we just basically spoke through them, and then we had other lessons together.
Yeah.
We had maths together. English together. History. IT. I think that was it. Our year 10 trip to Berlin for a history trip because...
We shared a room, didn't we?
We shared a room, spent the whole journey back from Berlin, sat next to each other, and we ate an entire tube of Pringles within 5 minutes. And
I'm realising.
You put your hand in and Lauren was like, they're all gone. And that is when I knew we'd be friends for life.
And here we are.
And here we are. So yeah, we've known each other through school. Berlin was when we got close, and then after prom was when we got really close.
We just watched Glee all night.
We watched Glee and we were wandering around the streets at like 3 AM. We went to a park. Do you remember? And we sat on... Were we in our prom dresses? No, we can't.
No, we weren't.
What were we wearing?
I don't know.
Pyjamas?
I don't know. I can't remember.
We must have looked right dodge. That's how we met, and that's
Proper
how we
bonding.
became best friends. What was your first impression of one another?
I obviously clearly liked you. I think you're funny. I think, and we're on the same wavelength. Like, we like similar things. And
Well, do you remember we found out we both like JLS and we were like...
yes. And we both like Aston.
Oh.
It was a positive first experience. It wasn't like, oh my god, I hate you or anything.
I just remember thinking I wanted to be your friend. No, you weren't cool, that was why I wanted to be your friend. We weren't the cool kids, Lauren.
No, I know.
We sat in the corner and people were like, shut up.
We used to get the mitt taken out of us, it's fine.
Yeah, but never change for anyone. Remember that, always be yourself. Describe each other in one word.
Too many words. Amazing, funny, hilarious.
Unique. That's me.
That's what I mean with special, I think.
Do you want to know your word?
Oh gosh, go on then.
Awkward.
Thanks.
What is your favourite memory together?
It's got to be one of our trips together. Maybe Disneyland together for the first time, because that was a new part for both of us. For the
Yeah,
first
because
time.
we've both already been to Paris and Florida. Well, you've been to Paris, I think.
Yeah.
All of our
Well,
trips.
they're always just amazing and fun.
Anything specific though? Basil.
Oh yes.
The Basil memory.
Basil. You can
Basil.
tell the story. You know the story better than I do.
I don't really remember, but do you remember the Vinylmations that you used to be able to get? We went into a shop in Hollywood Studios and we both bought a box.
Mystery box, yeah.
What did we buy? No, we bought 2 each, didn't we?
No,
Because I had
yeah.
I had a Stitch one.
Yeah, I think they were different types, but yeah.
Anyway, so the first 2 we opened, I got Stitch and you got Eel. And so we switched because I thought you can have Stitch. And then I opened the next box and I was like, what is this? Basil from Basil the Great Mouse Detective. Now I know it's a good film, but at the time I either hadn't seen it or I'd seen it a very long time ago and I wasn't bothered. And I was like, oh my god, it's bloody Basil. And Lauren was like, oh my god, Basil, okay. I want this one, you can have my other box. And I was like, great, fine. And I opened her other box and who was in there? Basil. Bloody Basil. So literally we wet ourselves and we were like
ages.
Crying with laughter outside a shop in Hollywood Studios. My stomach hurt so much from laughing. It wasn't even funny, but it was like the way I was like, oh, Basil. And you were like, oh, go and have my other one. And we ended up with Basil, and we both still have Basil to this day.
We can't not get rid of them.
I don't have any other Vinylmations anymore, but I have to keep Basil because it's a very special memory. What's one thing that annoys you about the other person?
She leaves knives in the sink. The dishwasher is right next to the sink. But instead of putting it in the dishwasher, she puts it in the sink.
Yeah, I like the sink to pile up a bit and then I put it in the dishwasher. It's a big task opening that door.
Apart from that, I don't think there's much else that annoys me about you.
She says that now and then she gets annoyed at me later.
Probably.
Laura makes that noise. She just sits down
On
and goes...
purpose.
Like,
It's because I know
it makes my skin
because I know it annoys her so I do
it makes
all
my
the
skin
time.
crawl. Yeah, but you used to do it not
Oh,
before
yeah.
I knew. Oh, I hate
Yeah,
it.
but now I do it on purpose, just
I
for
know.
you.
You don't really annoy me other than that. Lauren doesn't drink enough water. That annoys me. She'll make a glass of water and 7 hours later it's still there and I'm like, are you gonna drink that?
And then
she's
I down
like,
it.
and she downs it and I'm like, is that all you drunk today? And she's like, mm-hmm. Have you ever travelled anywhere together? A few places.
Yeah.
New York, Florida, California, Greece, Turkey, France, Spain. Germany, Netherlands.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
A few places then.
Yeah.
If you could go anywhere in the world together, where would it be and why? Japan.
Japan.
Yeah. But that's just where I want to go in general. And
But,
Lauren wants to come.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's...
yeah, that's like next top of our bucket list. Dream trip.
And Hawaii.
And Hawaii. When things are all over and everything's normal and safe, that's where we really want to go. Who takes longest to get ready in the morning?
Oh my goodness.
Look, it takes time to look this perfect. You just fling stuff on and turn up.
I do. I do though.
Lauren doesn't like do as much. Like I do a lot of skincare and then if I have makeup on and Lauren's just sat there like, oh, what am I going up? What's your favourite inside joke? We've got so many. As in when we were younger I made a Bible and I wrote all of our like funny quotes in it and it's so outdated now.
But there's loads in
But
there.
there's so many old ones in there. We tend to quote TikToks now. That's all we do, isn't it?
Bad.
Or Vines. I chucked my phone on the floor. I know our favourite inside joke. Hi there.
Oh my gosh, that's our favourite bit of that film.
Right, maybe I'll put in a clip so people understand. Anyway.
Hi there!
Who's the better cook?
I don't know, we're quite even I would say on that one. We take
Yeah.
it in turns to cook.
I probably cook more.
Yeah,
I'm at
because
home
you're
more.
home more. But then when I can, I do cook.
We can both cook and we're both good cooks and I'm
We
not
are.
just saying that.
No.
Who is messier?
Every time she goes into her room at bedtime, there's just this mound of stuff on her bed. She's like, oh, for goodness sake.
I'm not messy in general, like around the house.
No.
Who's most outgoing?
I'm just an awkward bean.
Only because you build it up for yourself.
I know, I don't help myself.
You're an overthinker. I mean, so am I. What's the last movie that you saw together? To All the Boys... Whatever the second one's called. What's it called?
P.S. I love you.
P.S. I Still Love You, To All the Boys film with Jordan Fisher. Read the most recent text exchanged between the two of you. Although we don't text because we live together.
Yeah.
I feel evil, but it's what she deserves. She's the evil one.
Like, that message didn't come through.
Out of context.
Oh.
And then Lauren sent me a Colin the Caterpillar article just on my way back, just about to enter the building, and I put okie dokie.
It's really not that thrilling.
Well, we don't text because
No.
we live together, so there you go.
It's
Not
really
very
not that
exciting.
thrilling. Oh.
Okay, now I'm going to go on to other questions that people have sent, so I need to have a look. Are you enjoying living together? And has it been an adjustment paying all of your own bills, etc.?
I think that's
well,
we are enjoying
we
it.
are enjoying living together,
It's-
yes.
It's actually quite easy, I
Yeah,
think.
because we're so used to each other's company that it
Spending a lot
wasn't
of
an
time
adjustment
together.
at all.
No.
That side of our friendship hasn't changed. I haven't gone, oh my god, actually Lauren's so annoying, or like she hasn't gone, oh she's so dull, because we're both quite annoying and both quite dull, so it kind of works. Adjustment in bills, I think no, but only because we are in the middle of a pandemic. We're not doing the things we would normally be doing, so we've had a lot of more of a chance to save our money. Whereas if it was a normal situation and we were like going to work normally and we were going on day trips and eating food out with friends, so we'd be able to save less, but because we're doing less we can save more. So it hasn't seemed like an adjustment, but I know when things go back to normal it might feel like, oh, I'm not complaining because we're not struggling with money. We both can pay our bills and that's fine. So did moving in together make you closer, and do you have times when you think it's too much? I say no, it hasn't made us closer because I think we're already as close as can be.
I don't think we could get any closer.
I don't think it's too much.
No.
Because if it is, I'll be like, I'm going in my room for a bit because you're winding me up.
Also, a lot of time I'm at work most days.
Yes, I'm not by
So-
myself, so.
And even when we both had like a week off, it never was too much at all.
What's something that you didn't know about each other until you lived together?
I don't know. I genuinely can't think of anything.
No, I feel like we knew everything because we've
Yeah.
been on holiday. We went on holiday for 3 weeks together in 2019, so who's funnier? I feel like I'm like the clown more.
I'm accidentally funny.
Not accidentally, but sometimes you come out with some belters and I'm like,
They're few and far between.
they're like occasional, they're like rare little bits and you think, this is going to be good. I think we're both quite funny.
Oh yeah.
I'm just more of the entertainer.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like to do stupid dances and make Lauren laugh. So I thought that was the end of the questions, but I forgot I'd sent some a while ago and screenshotted them, so we're gonna answer some more now. So someone's asked, do you have a similar taste in people/partners? No.
Some are. We
Some.
agree on, but
Lauren's very specific in her taste. Like Lauren has a type. I don't. If I'm attracted to someone, I'm attracted to them. It doesn't matter of anything about them. The personality is the thing.
oh yeah,
That's my type.
yeah,
I mean, I guess baby face.
yeah.
I like baby face.
Yeah, but so do I.
Yeah, you like baby faced, dark haired, tall, pale guys. It's not very often that we both think that guy's really attractive. This isn't a question, but Little Lilac makes sent us. Not a question, but I just want to say you're both beautiful. Thank you.
Oh.
People are so sweet. And then she's also asked, how did you both meet? But we answered that at the
Yeah.
beginning. What's the fave trip you've taken together?
I think it has got to be the 3-week California trip. Like the amount we did, the places we went to,
Yeah, it was
had
just
so much fun.
incredible. I'd love to go back and do that again. What was the first trip that you took together and when was it? So the first ever trip that we ever went on
Without any adults.
without any adults, we were both
18.
just turned 18. Like I'd been 18 for 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
Lauren had been 18 for then, what, 5, 6?
Yeah.
We flew all the way to Florida by ourselves at age 18. We didn't have a blooming clue what we were doing. Had transfers from the airport to our hotel, but apart from that we didn't know where we were going. We didn't know what days we were doing anything. We had no plans. It's very chaotic when I think about it. I don't like thinking about it. We wasted a lot of time doing nothing.
Well, we had fun though as well.
We had a really fun time, but most other 18-year-olds would be going to Magaluf or other places similar. We
Not
were
us.
like, that's not us.
No.
I don't like the thought of going to Ibiza or anywhere like that, or Benidorm, or wherever people go. That's not us. So we
No.
went to Florida instead for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it was the cheapest Florida trip we've ever taken.
Definitely.
We got there with flights, hotel, Universal tickets, Disney tickets, transfers, breakfast at the hotel, all for £1,200 each.
So we just needed spending money for food and stuff we brought.
So that was the first time we ever went anywhere together. That was quite testing, I think.
Yeah.
We'd never spent that much time together.
No.
We did have a few fights.
But nothing major.
But we were 18 and we
We'd never
just weren't
spent-
used to spending
no.
that much time together, like day and night.
No.
So we did have a few fights back then. But it obviously didn't stop us that much.
No.
So someone's asked, I don't think you are, but are you guys dating? No. I get this question so much and it's not annoying. Well, it kind of is because I don't see why we'd
Hide
it. If I was dating
No.
someone, I'd tell you. Well, especially if it's someone like so publicly on my channel, I don't see why I'd hide about it.
Just besties.
We're just best friends who are very close and have known each other almost half our lives, so.
Oh gosh.
Well, we've known each other our whole adult life.
Yeah, that's true.
People always think that.
Yeah.
Do we come across like that? We're not lovey-dovey, are we?
No.
So that is the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy. Thank you for sending in any questions. I hope that answered people's questions about us, because I always get the same questions. But thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Leave any comments and make sure to subscribe. And I will see you soon for another video. Bye!
Bye!